Good morning everyone and welcome to the class. We are doing the chapter Motions of the Earth, and in the previous class we have completed this chapter, and now we will be doing some extra questions. The questions which are given at the end of the chapter will not be done in the videos. In the videos we will be only discussing the extra questions. I will write down the questions and you will be dictated the answers. I will dictate the answers. Okay, so first of all we will see that there are many terms which need to be defined, because so many new terms have come in this chapter. So today first of all we will do the definition of these new words. So the first question is, define the following terms. Define the following terms. Some of you when submitted your notebook, what I observed that some of you have written only questions in your notebook. You are supposed to write answers also. No? In the absence of answer, there is no utility in writing the questions only. Okay, so I am just telling you, I am writing down the questions and then telling you the answer. I am dictating you the answer. So you are supposed to copy down the answers. Okay, so the first term which we need to define is rotation. Okay, rotation. What is rotation? The answer is, you will write down the answer. Rotation is the movement of the earth on its axis. Okay, rotation is the movement of the earth on its axis. Now the second one is revolution. Okay, so what is revolution? Now you are supposed to define revolution. Okay, what is revolution? Revolution is the movement of the earth around the sun in a fixed path or orbit is called revolution. Your answer is the movement of the earth. The movement of the earth around the sun in a fixed path or orbit is called revolution. Okay, and now the third term which we need to define is orbital plane. Orbital plane. What is orbital plane? The answer is the axis. The answer is the plane. What is orbital plane? The answer is the plane formed by the orbit. The plane formed by the orbit of the earth is known as the orbital plane. Okay, the plane formed, F-O-R-M-E-D. The plane formed by the orbit of the earth is known as orbital plane. Okay, now the next question is, next term which we need to define is circle of illumination. Circle of illumination. What does it mean? How we can define this circle of illumination? We will write the circle that divides the day from night. The circle that divides the day from night on the globe is called the circle of illumination. Okay, and now we move to the next term. So the next term is leap year. So what will be the definition of leap year? When a year has 366 days, when a year has 366 days, comma, it is called a leap year. When a year has 366 days, it is called a leap year. Every fourth year, February is of 29 days instead of 28 days. Every fourth year, February is of 29 days instead of 28 days. This year is known as leap year. This year is known as leap year. Okay, and now we have another terms which are very important. अभी now I am just telling you in short. अभी बताऊंगी तीन जो है ना, summer solstice, winter solstice and equinox. These are the three terms which you need to define, and these are very important, as you have seen during the discussion how these are important. So first of all, just write down the summer solstice. You need to define summer solstice. Okay. So what is summer solstice? So write the answer. We need to define summer solstice. You write down on 21st June. On 21st June, the rays of the sun fall directly on the Tropic of Cancer. On 21st June, the rays of the sun fall directly on the Tropic of Cancer because the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. Because the northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. So, these areas experience summer season. These areas experience summer season. This position of the earth is called the summer solstice. Okay, this position of the earth is called the summer solstice. And now the next question is winter solstice. Okay. Now we need to define winter solstice. So start writing on 22nd December, the Tropic of Cancer. On 22nd December, the Tropic of Cancer receives direct rays of the sun. The Tropic of Cancer receives direct rays of the sun because the South Pole is tilted towards the sun. Because the South Pole is tilted towards the sun. So now write the next sentence. During this time, the southern hemisphere experiences summer season. During this time the southern hemisphere experience summer season, and this position of the earth is called winter solstice. This position of the earth is called winter solstice. Okay, and now we have the last term which we need to define, and this is equinox. So what is equinox? Write down on 21st March and 23rd September. On 21st March and 23rd September, the rays of the sun fall directly on the equator. On 21st March and 23rd September, the rays of the sun fall directly on the equator, because of which the whole earth experiences equal days and equal nights. This is called equinox. Okay, and now we will see some questions from this chapter. So our questions are, I'm writing down the questions now. Now the question is, what is Earth Day? So the answer is, the Earth takes about 24 hours to complete one rotation around its axis. The Earth takes about 24 hours to complete one rotation around its axis. The period of rotation is known as the Earth Day. The period of rotation is known as the Earth Day. Okay, and now we have another question. This is it's an imaginary situation in which you will be imagining that what would happen if the earth did not rotate. The question is, what would happen if the earth did not rotate? So it's an imaginary situation, है ना? क्या होता अगर अर्थ रोटेट नहीं करता? So your answer is, if the earth did not rotate, following consequences will be there. Consequences की spelling मैं आपको बता दे रही हूँ. Consequences, जैसे हम बोलते हैं वैसे ही स्पेलिंग फॉर्म होती है. कन, CON, कन, CSEC, क्वे, QUE, क्वेन, QUEN, सेज, CES. What is the meaning of consequences? Result, है ना, जिसको हम हिंदी में परिणाम कहते हैं. इसी के लिए we use the term consequences in English. So you will write down, if the earth did not rotate, following consequences will be there. डैश देके फर्स्ट पॉइंट लिखेंगे. So first point is that the portion of the earth facing the sun would always experience day and the other half would remain in darkness. This is the first consequence. The portion of the earth facing the sun would always experience day and the other half would remain in darkness. And now the next point, second point, the portion of the earth facing the sun, the portion of the earth facing the sun will become very hot and the other half would experience freezing cold all the time, and the other half would experience freezing cold all the time. And the third point is life would not have been possible in such conditions. Life would not have been possible in such conditions. Okay, and now you have another term, another question. The question is, how many days are taken by the sun to complete, how many days are taken by the earth to complete one round around the sun? I am writing the question. The question is, how many days are taken by the earth to complete one revolution? Okay, so what will be the answer? The earth takes 365 and 1/4 days to complete one revolution. Okay, and now we have another question. The question is, what is the shape of the orbit of the earth? Okay, the question is, what is the shape of the orbit of the earth? The question is, what is the shape of the orbit of the earth? So, the shape of the orbit of the earth is elliptical. राउंड को जब हम elongate कर देते हैं तो उसको हम elliptical कहते हैं. The spelling is ELLIP, elliptical, TICAL. अगर आप सही प्रोनाउंस करोगे तो you don't need to memorize the spelling. You will, आपको अपने आप समझ में आता जाएगा कि कहाँ पर कौन सा लेटर आएगा. जस्ट लाइक हिंदी, जैसे हिंदी में हमें स्पेलिंग की प्रॉब्लम ज़्यादातर नहीं होती है, हालांकि उसमें भी कुछ लोगों को होती है, लाइक कहाँ पर छोटी हुआ रहा है, कहाँ पर बड़ी हुआ रहा है. अब हम वो दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन प्रोनाउंसिएशन, है ना. अब हम दुख को दुख बोलेंगे तो दुख में बड़ी यू लगता है, लेकिन दुख बोलेंगे तो छोटी यू. तो दुख इज़ द राइट प्रोनाउंसिएशन, दुख इज़ द रॉन्ग प्रोनाउंसिएशन. तो सिमिलरली इन इंग्लिश ऑल्सो, अगर if your pronunciation is right, then there will be no mistake in spellings as well. So try to understand this relation, how spellings are formed, because these are the basic things, and once your mind will understand कि कैसे स्पेलिंग का फॉर्मेशन होता है, उसके बाद लाइफ में कभी स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक्स होंगे नहीं. कुछ ऐसे स्पेलिंग्स होते हैं जिसमें लॉजिक नहीं काम करता है, तो उस तरह के स्पेलिंग्स आपको याद करने होते हैं, है ना. जैसे नाइफ है, NIFE नाइफ नहीं होता है, KNIFE होता है. तो देर आर सम words whose spellings you need to memorize, but most of the words are the spelling of most of the words are formed by logic. अगर आप समझ लेंगे कि किसका क्या प्रोनाउंसिएशन निकलता है, कौन सा लेटर का, जैसे A से A का साउंड निकलता है, B से B का साउंड निकलता है, C से क का साउंड निकलता है ना. तो जैसे हमने कैट की स्पेलिंग CAT कैट ही क्यों होता है, तो क्योंकि C से क का साउंड निकला, क, कैक लेके आएगा CA, फिर टक लेके आएगा T. तो सिंपल, इट्स वेरी सिंपल, जो जस्ट ट्राई टू डू, है ना, कर लोगे. हर कोई स्पेलिंग पे अपनी बिल्कुल जिसको हम कहेंगे कि वो स्पेलिंग का मास्टर बन सकता है, कोई मिस्टेक नहीं होगा अगर आप थोड़ा सा लॉजिकल वे में सोचेंगे तो. ओके, सो नाउ वी कम बैक टू जियोग्राफी, एंड नाउ वी आर our next question is what is the difference between summer solstice and winter solstice. It is given in the textbook, है ना. The questions which are given at the end of the chapter, it is there, so you don't need to do this, है ना. इसके बाद इक्विनॉक्स हमने करा दिया, है ना. And there is one question, important question, which is not given in your exercises also, and this is why do seasons change? Okay, why do seasons change on earth? The question is, why do seasons change on the earth? Okay, so your answer will be the season changes, the seasons change on earth because of following reasons. The seasons change on earth because of following reason. The first is the earth revolves around the sun. The earth you can write also the earth moves around the sun. The earth moves around the sun. First point. Second point, the earth is inclined. The earth is inclined in the same direction. The second point is the earth is inclined in the same direction throughout its orbit. The earth is inclined in the same direction throughout its orbit. And the third point is, because of change in the position of the earth, because of change in the position of the earth around the sun, seasons change. Okay, so these are the three reasons. एक तो अर्थ जो है वो सन के चारों तरफ घूमता है, दूसरे वो इंक्लाइंड होता है, और उसकी पोजीशन जो है वो बदलती रहती है. So this is an important question. These 3 points are there, and now this figure is also important, which is given figure 3.3, है ना. So it is given on page number 19. You can see it is given on page number 19. So you have to draw these figures also. Draw it neatly. I am writing down these questions also. Draw this figure of the revolution of the earth. draw figure of the revolution of the earth and seasons. Draw figure of the revolution of the earth and seasons. This is your figure 3.3 on page number. This is your page number 19. Okay, figure 3.3, page number 19. Okay, and you are not able to see it. Okay, I am changing the direction of the camera, then you will be able to see it. So now you can see, draw figure of the revolution of the earth and seasons, figure 3.3, page number 19. Okay, and now we come to the next figure which you are supposed to draw in your notebook. Okay. So the next figure is about the inclination of the Earth's axis and the orbital plane. So your question is, draw the figure of inclination of the Earth's axis inclination of the Earth's axis and the orbital plane. It is given figure 3.1 and the page number is, it's 3.1 है ये आपका वो फिगर, और पेज नंबर है 18. Okay, and now there is one more figure, and this figure is about day and night on the earth due to rotation. So draw another figure. The question is, draw a figure of day and night on the earth due to rotation. Day and night on the earth day and night on the earth due to rotation. Okay, so what is the question? The question is, draw a figure of day and night on the earth due to rotation. And where this figure is given on page number 18, and the figure is 3.2. Figure 3.2, page number 18. So these are the three figures, 3.1, 3.2 and 3.3, which you have to draw in your notebook. Okay, and now we have completed this chapter. Okay, हमने ये chapter को complete कर लिया है. अब इसके बाद we will do the next chapter, in geography only. That is the fourth chapter. And what is the name of this fourth chapter? It's map. Okay. अब हम लोग मैप के बारे में नेक्स्ट क्लास में वी विल स्टार्ट द चैप्टर, बट टुडे आई विल जस्ट गिव यू एन overview of this chapter. Maps, you are all aware with the concept of map, है ना. आप लोग मैप देखे हैं, इंडिया का मैप देखते हैं, है ना, वर्ल्ड का मैप देखते हैं, कई सारे साइजेस में अवेलेबल होते हैं. कुछ बहुत बड़े मैप्स मुझे हमें दिखते हैं, जैसे बड़े बड़े पोस्टर्स में होते हैं, कुछ बिल्कुल छोटे A4 साइज़ के सीट्स में होते हैं, है ना. तो इस तरह से हमें मैप्स जो होते हैं वो क्यों बनते हैं. मैप जो होते हैं उनसे हम अर्थ के सरफेस को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, है ना, या तो पूरे के पूरे अर्थ को या उसके किसी एक पार्ट को हम लोग रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. और मैप हमारे लिए बहुत यूज़फुल होते हैं, है ना. मैप से हमें किसी भी एरिया के बारे में बहुत सारी चीज़ें पता चलती हैं. और आपके पास मैप वाली बुक भी होती है, एटलस, है ना, जिसमें बहुत सारे मैप्स लगे होते हैं, जिसमें डिफरेंट साइज़ के, डिफरेंट मेज़रमेंट के, डिफरेंट स्केल्स पे बने हुए मैप्स आपको दिखते हैं, जिससे आपको बहुत सारे इंफॉर्मेशंस अवेलेबल होते हैं, है ना. तो इसी तरह हम लोग मैप के बारे में बहुत सारी इंफॉर्मेशंस हमें मिलेंगी. मैप कैसे क्या डिफरेंट टाइप्स होते हैं मैप्स के, मैप में क्या क्या इम्पोर्टेंट कंटेंट होते हैं, है ना, कैसे मैप बनता है और किस तरह से मैप हमारे लिए हेल्पफुल होता है. वी विल डिस्कस ऑल दीज इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास.